What? Seriously, SH Figuarts? You are doing that now? Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another comparisons video for these two guys here. Okay, yes, the news just dropped in that the SH Figuarts have decided to remove the shield from Bucky figures that you can see right over here. This is another moments whereby I think a lot of you guys are having the same thought, because this Bucky is not cheap and is being charged so expensive, and yet they decided to remove the shield out of no reason at all. Okay, now that I have got it off my chest, let's take a look at some of my community post voting, which I find pretty interesting to share with you guys. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the Nick Fury one that I posted about 6 days ago. Well, for this one, wow, it's the first time that I posted for a yes or no questions. Yep, apparently it has over 900 votes, and the yes and no is very closely together. It's about 55% of you guys say yes for Nick Fury and 45% of you say no. So it's very close together, as in it's about 50-50. So I believe a lot of you guys who actually on the no side thinks that he's actually irrelevant, or maybe the face is not as good as the Mace Windu from the Star Wars, and or maybe the overcoat is too shiny and it's not fabric material. As for the next one, is the one that I just posted a few hours ago, that I asked about what's your thoughts, will you be buying the latest Falcon and Winter Soldier despite the expensive price? And I think that 59% of you guys saying hell no. Okay, and then we have 25% is like maybe just one of them. I believe most of you guys maybe are leaning towards the Bucky because he's cheaper, and the Falcon is really a lot more expensive. Okay, and then there are about 15% of you say hell yeah, means there are 15% of you guys who actually will be buying both, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see all your votes. Thank you for your votes. Okay, so back to the comparison. Let's start off with Bucky. Since we are talking about it, let's take a look at these comparison pictures that I put up together as compared to the previous one from the Infinity War, whereby he's still having the long hair. So you can see that it's rather different as an overall figure. Of course, there will be some of you guys who actually prefer the Infinity War suit, which is on the left, and the right one is of course the latest one. Okay, yep, for myself I think the latest one just looks a lot better. Okay, from here okay, the Infinity War have a gun, a machine guns, while the latest one supposedly he comes with a shield, but now that being taken away basically he's barefisted and comes with nothing else. Okay, so the next picture, some action pose whereby sadly enough he doesn't have his shield anymore, so he will be bare knuckles. Yeah, pretty sad. Okay and then we have a close-up looks on the face. Okay, this is, I feel there is no competition here, because the one from the latest one looks a lot more like the actor as opposed to the old one. Okay, I know some of you guys say that it doesn't look like the actor, but I really think that this is as good as it can get. Of course, if you're talking about Manipple, then there will be a different story altogether. Okay, and then the next one is we see the face looking to the left. Okay, so I still think that the latest one is looking a lot better compared to the old one. Well, that's my opinions. Okay, of course you can disagree with me. Okay, then we take a closer look on the metal arms, which is, I think, is the focus of the figure. I think again the new one has a better tone as compared to the old one. I'm not talking about the accuracy, I'm talking about the look of it. Okay, I kind of prefer the new one, which looks a lot better. It kind of reminds me of the Spider-Man, the anti-ox suit material. It just looks very good. So next one we'll go through is the Falcon. Of course, we'll take a look here, and from here I kind of think that I know my previous video I say I like the new suit, but upon looking at this comparison, I kind of like the old one a little bit better now, because of the details, the level of details. You can see something like a very robotic kind of feel, as opposed to the new one is just a suit. Okay, yeah, so the I kind of prefer the old one more, the Infinity War version, which is on the left. And then we take a close-up look on the face. Okay, and in this picture again, I think the Infinity War one just looks a lot like the actor Anthony Mackie, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so it just looks better, but of course you can still say that because it's of different angles of the pictures for the new one, because it kind of take the pictures from below, so it maybe set up a different look. You know, when it's taken from a different angle, it kind of looks differently. Okay, again, this one or some of you guys or even myself think that it might be the exact same sculpt. Okay, yeah, so we have another pictures here. Of course, this is slightly different because the new one is looking to the right, while the old one is still looking straight, because they don't come with another head looking to the right for the old ones. Okay, so this again, I still feel that the Infinity War just looks more resembles to the actor himself as compared to the new one. And next picture, we can see him wearing his shades, which looks pretty good there for both of the figure. And a close-up look, you can see that the new one is looking a lot better because the lens is actually transparent. You can actually see the eyes inside, which looks very good as opposed to the old one. And this is another picture whereby you can clearly see that, wow, his lens is really transparent and it looks very good. Okay, somehow these pictures always reminds me of Will Smith from the Hancock look. Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that somehow. And in this picture, you can see the backpack of his armor. Yeah, you can see the new one is looking a lot better. I kind of like the new one. It just bring the Iron Man kind of feel with the Iron Man red. Yeah, this looks very good. The next one, we'll take a look at the wings. Of course, wow, one look of it, you can really see is that the new one is a big improvement as compared to the old one. Yeah, so it's a lot better, I would say. Wow, I'm not saying about screen accuracy again. I believe both of it are accurate to the screen, just that the newer one has a better design. Okay, so here is the flying pose. It's no doubt the new one is looking a lot better, even on the flying pose. Okay, so with all these comparisons, let's start with Falcon. Okay, so what I thought about Falcon is I think that the Infinity War one just looks a lot better, a lot more resembles to the actor, even with the with just one head looking straight as compared to the new one, which have a looking straight and looking to the right, which both head doesn't really looks like the actor. That's my opinions again. But with the shades on, he looks very good because the shade lens is transparent. You can really see the eyes, which is pretty cool, and the wings looks better. And okay, of course it comes with the red wing. Is it called the red wing?
Red wing engage!
The suit wise, I kind of like the Infinity one a little bit better because of the amount of details that's on the suit that makes him looks like, you know, very robotic kind of feel. Yep, so yeah, kind of leaning toward the new Falcon. This looks a little bit better as compared to the old one based on all the pros in the new one. And the next one for Bucky, yep, I think there's no competition here because I do think that the new one is tons and tons better as compared to the old one. The head is the most important part. I think the new one looks even more closely resemblance to the actor as compared to the old one, who looks like someone else. And then the clothing looks better, at least for me, and the metal arm looks better. The only thing that he doesn't have any weapons at all, with the shield being taken away from him. I think he's as empty as a figure can come. And yet they did not even reduce the price. It's still maintaining the same expensive price for this Bucky. I think it is ridiculous. So that's all for the comparison for these two figures. I do hope you like it and find this informative. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any information or any comments that you have down in the comment sections below. If you do like what you're watching so far, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button, because that will actually helps me to improve my channel in the long run. And if you're still sticking around, I hope you'll check out my playlist at the top right corner, and also do browse around my channel. I have over 560 or 570 videos by now, and I'm pretty sure there'll be something that will catch your attention, and I'll see you again in my next video. As always, take care and thank you for watching. Bye.